host position in the center. We're beautifully done.
Yo guys, no bet winner, no entry.
Sports fans out there, are you ready? It's a beautiful evening and welcome to tonight's game. The lady shows up and she's been denied. Oh no. But wait, she's back with bet winner. Wait. Oh, what a beautiful pass. And it's a
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years, and gaming can be addictive.
Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come we busuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Happy new month to you once again. In fact, we are in the Ghana month, and in everything that you do, I'm sure if you're a Ghanaian, you understand this kind of greetings. If you're not a Ghanaian, maybe you should research more into our calendar, and you know that in the month of March, it is all about the celebration of Ghanaian independence, or Ghana's independence, and that is what we are in. So in this month, it is Eat Ghana, Wear Ghana, See Ghana, Chop Ghana, Do Everything Ghana. This is Sammy Flex Speaks live inside the studios of Sammy Flex TV. My name is Roland Amate. Today we have another interesting topic on board, which is why I will entreat you that if this is your first time, subscribe, recommend this channel to other people, and big thanks to Currency the Digital Rasta, Richie Flex, for giving us huge support behind the scenes. I don't do this alone as much as I do it with you. My big man who gives us education always is Sammy Flex, aka
Sammy.
Hey.
The people are loving the new name. They said Sammy. Of course, some people also Mumu. So they come like Mumu.
Oh.
But it's like that. There is no way you see all people being civilized. There are always people who are uncivilized among us. The Bible has even said it in other ways, where he said the poor will always be among us. Same way, the uncivilized will always be among us. It is just disagreement.
Okay.
Sammy Flex, what you are saying, I don't agree with you. It doesn't work like that with me. Blah blah blah. Boom, and we are done. What is this big back insulting this, insulting that? But well, I still want to say this every day that we understand our position of work, and some of these things are normal to us. So yes, let's allow them to do it, and let's see what will happen afterwards.
That's nice.
We are monitoring all of them at the right time. You know what to do.
That's a TCM, sir.
TCM, sir.
We are getting towards our next election. That is somewhere next year. Hopefully.
Yep.
What are your expectations so far? How do you see the terrain?
Obviously, it is still going to be between NPP and NDC as usual. I watched an interview of Delay and Osofu Chabosom, who is still telling us that he will still be coming in as a presidential candidate. Obviously, there will be other independent presidential hopefuls who will also be coming in. But we all know what it's going to be like for them. They are never going to win. We know they are coming to just add up to the numbers, and we need it. We should see if another option will be accepted by the people. So if they come through, that's fine. But I like what has happened in Nigeria. The fact that they have been able to organize a successful and a peaceful election. Though some people will not be happy, which no matter what you do, if any party wins, someone will not be happy. So a little bit of chat here and there, and all those things are to be expected. But once again, I still want to believe that Ghanaians would take some 1 or 2 lessons from what Nigerians did. They will surely do it peacefully. They will do it successfully. Because we have even been good at elections more than some of these African countries. Our elections have been peaceful and smooth most of the times. So I still want to believe that it will be good. Akufo-Addo will not be standing in as the presidential candidate for NPP. Another person is coming. At the moment, I'm waiting for who will be the flag bearer for NPP. when I know who, then I can even predict how the elections will go.
But so far, it is still a two-horse race.
So far, until we get to know who is coming in for NPP, it is still going to be NDC majorly and NDC majorly, with both of them at the stands, and both of them at the top. We are now coming to put them on the weighing scale to know who will fall here or who will fall there. But at the moment, it is still NPP, NDC, and nothing will change about it.
Talking of Nigerian elections, that is what we'll be discussing today. And out of that, it has generated so many conversations online, with some citizens or netizens even going hard at their celebrities and famous people, the likes of Burna Boy, the likes of Wizkid and more, on reasons why they did not vote. As for Wizkid, he took it to online for even going for a funeral event. That same day, Nigerians were voting. And Burna Boy has come out to give his side, his side of the story, or an explanation as to why he did not vote in this year's election, or has not even voted before. On his Instagram story, this is what Burna Boy wrote. I don't know why it is such a big deal to some Nigerians that I have not been vocal about elections. Personally, I don't have a candidate that I believe in. I have never supported any political party or candidate in my life because I don't want to make you vote and then blame me when the person fucks up as usual. That being said, I hope all votes count and the best man wins. Big man.
Yep.
This is the explanation Burna Boy is giving to his critics, who are coming at him for not voting or even showing any sign of interest in their general elections.
A.K. Odogu.
A.K. Odogu.
I think much respect to Burna Boy. So far, he has really made Nigeria and Africa proud with music, and in this case, Afrobeat music to be specific. He's done well for himself. He's worked really hard to get to where he is at the moment, and it feels so good about it. Now, after the elections, so many criticism has been put out, especially among Nigerian celebrities. Two that we have seen very, very open will be Wizkid and Burna Boy. And I think it has been open because, one, Wizkid on the day was so on social media, where he attended the funeral of Kill Beat's late mom. So yes, obviously, if you are not doing it, don't let us see you in our face like that as if you don't care. Personally, I've seen so many videos from Nigeria about Nigerians who are not happy with what Wizkid was seen doing. And I've seen people who are even talking about other notable celebrities in Nigeria who did not vote. The other day, some people even mentioned the video, but I have also gotten other information that suggests that for the video, he voted.
Wow.
But for Burna Boy and Wizkid, now they have made it clear that they did not vote. Now to Burna Boy's response. You see, in PR, it's not everything that you are supposed to respond to. Yes. In PR, it is not everything that you are supposed to respond to. When an issue comes up, you have to weigh. If I respond, what will be the positives? What will be the negatives? If I don't respond, what will be the positives? What will be the negatives? I'm sure Burna Boy, in thinking about writing this, did not do this assessment. He did not weigh, so even if I respond, what will be the negative and what will be the positive? And if I don't respond, what will be the negative and what will be the negative? I always say that when it comes to the internet space and judgment, you can't win. I keep saying this all the time, that when it comes to the internet space and judgment, there is no way you can write something and say that, oh, everybody who would read it would agree with you. Definitely, there will be someone who will come out fooling. And unfortunately, the moment they start fooling, they get other people to do what? To support them. They are always able to win others onto their team. So I was reading this. In fact, I'm sure you shared it this morning. When I saw it, I said, Burna Boy, really? Who called for this explanation from you? The people are saying that some celebrities did not vote and they mentioned you.
They mentioned your name.
Burna Boy, is it the first time someone is talking about you over some things that they don't understand about you? Over your decisions that you understand better, that you know better why you took that decision? Is this the first time? Obviously, a no. Then he says, I don't know why it's such a big deal to some Nigerians that have not been vocal about the elections. Let's analyze this. It is a big deal. Who says it will not be a big deal?
Oh, really?
Yes, it is a big deal because now they see it to be a role model.
Okay.
Some people wake up and they are just on their timeline waiting for what Burna Boy is going to post today. Some people wake up and they are waiting for the next action that you are going to do that to them will benefit the name Nigeria and that will benefit you yourself. Because when they see you on, say, Breakfast Club in America and you are there talking as Burna Boy, but they are so proud that you are there. Why? Because they will say you are from where? Nigeria. Reason that whatever you do to them, though it does not affect them directly, but to them, it is a big deal. So that is point one.
Point
now,
two.
point two says, personally, I don't have a candidate that I believe in. I have never supported any political party or candidate in my life because I don't want to make you vote and then blame me when the person fucks up as usual. That being said, I hope all votes count and the best man wins. So let's go back from top where he says, personally, I don't have a candidate that I believe in. As a matter of fact,
or supported any political party.
Nobody is calling for any celebrity to come and put out their candidate. Nobody. In fact, what I believe what the people are talking about, they are not talking about it because they are saying, Burna Boy, come and tell us that you support Obi or you support Tinubu. No, that's not what they are saying. The oldest president who is very strong and dancing. I love the fact that man is always dancing. I don't know why. In fact, almost all his videos I've seen
he is dancing.
He is dancing.
Even when he's sitting down cry, he's dancing.
I saw one video of him saying that he doesn't read social media because social media makes him angry. I have the video. I'm sure I can show it to Richie to show it. Where he's saying that, me, I don't like reading social media because social media, the young people, I don't understand them. And when I read it, I become angry. I saw it. Yeah, he says, no. I said, yes, Oga, don't go there. That place, there are so many unnecessary rants, stupid people saying this and that there. So, okay, don't go there. Be in your presidential villa. Relax. After all,
read newspapers.
You are in your retirement. Just relax and be giving orders. Go to Enugu and do this. Go to Lagos State and do this. Go to Alaba. Like, those are the things you have. Don't mind them social media boys. In fact, there was another video to where he was dancing and somebody recorded it and said, aha, this is what the young people want to see on social media.
So he's giving it to them.
Hey, I think that man, he's a hard guy. Because it looks like he thinks the social media world and the other world are competing.
Yes.
So he said, yeah, this is what the young people like. He was dancing. He was going to eat. he was eating some of them popular amara
soup or something.
So you see, that being said, I'm saying that Burna Boy, nobody is saying come and put out your favorite. No. The people are not demanding for a favorite. Never. Nobody is saying come and put out your favorite.
Then what do they want?
What they want is that you are thinking about the welfare of Nigeria. You are thinking about the progress of Nigeria. You are thinking about the betterment of Nigeria. That's what people are calling for. That, okay, you might not have voted, but how about you even advising or encouraging people that Nigeria needs development, Nigeria needs progress. Everybody, please listen to who is telling us he can do something right and go and exercise your franchise.
But since we are saying he's a role model and he is not going to vote, why should he entice or encourage other people to do the same whilst he doesn't believe in that same system?
Okay, Roland. So the whole of Nigerians population, if everybody says, I don't believe in this, so you won't vote, do you think that would be a good decision?
Well, it will also be detrimental to the country.
Exactly what I'm talking about. So, Burna Boy is saying he doesn't believe in any presidential candidate or party. Does he know how many people also believe in that? People also think like that. So that's what I'm saying that. So is Burna Boy saying if one day we wake up and the whole Nigeria, election time, everybody says, me, I don't believe in anybody, so I don't want to even talk or do any action for someone to go and follow any party and later they come and blame me. Is that a good option? You see, sometimes they say that sitting on the fence is even dangerous than taking side.
Eesh.
Yes. sometimes sitting on the fence is dangerous. It's critical. It's even killer than taking side. Take side and let's know that okay, this is where you belong.
This is your position.
This is what you believe in. Then hey, me there, I'm here. Lukewarm. Bible is even against it.
Of course.
You are not hot.
You are not cold.
You are not cold. You are lukewarm.
Lukewarm
The
attitude.
Bible is even against being lukewarm. And that is what Burna Boy is trying to do. Nobody, me, last elections, I saw it among some of our top artists. Nobody told us that they represented NPP or NDC. But at least we saw something beautiful from them. When some of them were going to vote. We saw it. Some of them were even captured as news content for some of these media platforms. That, so and so, when Stoneboy was going to vote, they captured it as news.
Was going to
like,
vote.
This is what I'm talking about. It is not by force to pick a candidate. That's what nobody is asking for. As I sit here, have I told you I'm NPP or NDC?
No.
No. But when it is election, at least I'm wise enough. I'm knowledgeable. I've listened to what NPP is saying. I know what they have done for the past 7 years. I've listened to what NDC is saying. I know what they have done before. I go and decide that, okay, based on this information, based on that information, based on this knowledge, I'm voting for right or left. And if I show someone that, oh, it's election day, 7th December in Ghana, I went and I exercised my franchise. I'm also telling you that, oh, I'm sure when you even decide not to vote and you see that I voted, oh, that's how I voted there, then me to make a go vote. Bro, that's what we are talking about. So this explanation of, I don't want anybody to come and, who blame you?
But we've seen people who probably they tag them as some political party affiliate, and when it goes out.
That is when you tell the people to go and vote for this person, or that is when you order the people to go and support this guy.
Okay.
That is when you be blamed. But nobody is telling you to do that. That is why you see the people why they are not happy with Wizkid. They are not happy with Wizkid because they think, this is Ghana and Nigeria. This is Wizkid. I'm sure Wizkid, if Wizkid wanted to vote and still come to this funeral, Wizkid could have voted and still come to this funeral.
It's just a 30 minutes, 45 minutes flight.
Exactly. The last time I showed you Polo's video.
Yeah.
Polo is a big-time promoter in Dubai. He's a Nigerian, like a proud Nigerian. He knew there was going to be elections in December. In Nigeria. So do you know what he did? He flew from Nigeria to from Dubai to Nigeria. And the moment he finished voting, but he did not even finish for them to count. He did not even wait for them to count. The same evening that they were going to start counting, he arrived in Dubai and said, yes, I've gone to Nigeria, I've exercised my franchise, and I'm back to my home. This is how role models behave.
Wow.
This is someone we can call, he is a good civilian. Yes. This is someone we can say he is patriotic. This is someone we can say he has the country in mind or at heart.
Or at heart.
Yes. Because he knows that if he can sit in Dubai, what is happening in Nigeria do to him? Anything. Yeah. Nothing. He is okay in his Dubai. I'm sure whatever he's built in Nigeria, he has enough that he can protect in Dubai and he'll be fine maybe forever till he dies. But he still thought it wise that, okay, and that man, has he told you he's for Obi or he's for Tinubu?
He didn't.
Charlie. So this explanation from Burna Boy there, it is not the best, as a matter of fact.
So you think it was needless?
It was needless, humbly. In fact, I humbly say that this explanation from him was unnecessary. And he thinks saying this, people will keep quiet. This will not make people attack him again.
Maybe it will tone down the insult.
What
and
tone down?
Attack his
tone down?
So far.
This even shows that he is not thinking about his country that much. Of course, now we know where they make their bunch of money is not from Nigeria anymore. We know that Nigeria, how often do they even perform there? But I still think that in PR terms, this particular response was unnecessary. Once again, people agree, people disagree with me. But this particular response from Burna Boy, honestly, like he's a big man.
But let me ask this. Do you think that Burna Boy now in recent times should be very careful the way he responds to stuff, especially coming from not long ago when the last time he performed in Nigeria, with the utterances that the banter he had with the crowd and some of the things that he said and how the news is generated, coupled with this one, do you think Burna Boy going forward should be very careful the way he responds to some criticisms that comes at him?
Solid question, and I love it. You see, social media, the things that happen there, if it is about you, the way they pierce, it is not easy.
If you are the receiving end.
Yes, if you are the receiving end, the way they pierce, if somebody doesn't control you, or if you don't have that control power, you're making some of these mistakes. How often don't I tell you that, hey, sometimes I write her and I delete. Sometimes I write her and I delete. When Adam's issue happened here, Derek Money made that statement about Adam. If I tell the number of times that I wrote things and deleted them, because you see something someone has said, like, what the, like, what are you saying? Like, do you think, like, do you have wisdom in your head? Like, what are you saying? You would want to just go and tell the people something. They tell the person something. But it won't sit well. The person won't listen to it. There'll be, but be an adrenaline and fat. So such people, you just leave them.
Just
and that is what helped me.
Wow.
I could have responded to every BS people were putting out.
One by one.
One by one, but I kept quiet, and today, maybe my position on even the saga, what my reactions were, the only thing they can refer to is what I did here. Apart from that, they can't refer to anything. Yes, of course, I gave it to some people on Twitter, though. Sometimes when I'm in my spirit, I show them small things. Sometimes when I show them. But some of these things, especially on social media, if it is not really detrimental to your profession
or to your brand,
leave it. And this one, for instance, it is not. This one, it is not, because it is elections. First of all, we all know politicians are not doing jack for anybody. So why do you have to go and take a bullet for them? Leave them. How many weeks will they talk about this? Now they have finished counting. They've announced president. Life goes on. Even the Obi who has lost in Ukraine, Waboka spent so much money in Ukraine. How often is he even talking?
He's not crying.
Burna, Odogu, Gorilla. Me, I feel you. But this one, I think you missed the point.
Wow. That is from my man, Sammy Flex, a.k.a. Oluwasami. From Oluwasami to Oluwabena.
Yeah.
From Oluwasami to Oluwabena.
Tell
Maybe
them
you agree with him. Probably not. The comment section is definitely for you. If there's one thing that I always say I love about this show, is the feedback that we get from you. You are always interactive, and I love that. I think one day we will gather all those comments, and that is what we are going to treat on Sammy Flex Speaks.
But we don't add those who are insulting us.
Oh no, that's one day. We will just gather those who give not positive feedback, but educational, critical feedbacks and all that, and that is what we will do.
But we are not saying don't critique us.
No.
We are only saying
yes, we talk about people, so if they also talk about us, it's normal. We are open like that to receive it. We are running a democratic system here, so you can obviously say your mind. But if there's one thing that you should also follow, that is the YouTube community guidelines, which is very, very needed. Big thanks to Currency the Digital Rasta and Richie Flex for giving us huge support behind the scenes. My name is Roland Amate. Don't forget to stay safe. Bye-bye.